My blissful gorgeous self, recently a Western researcher has shocked the world with great surprise when he said, "Whenever I give a lecture on quantum physics, I feel as if I am talking on Vedanta. I studied matter for last 35 years," he said, "only to find out that it does not exist. I have been studying something that does not exist. All that you see does not exist." But this is the finding of Westerners, as Berkeley and Sartre and bunch of others. They attributed it to Adi Shankara, but it is Adi Shankara who established Bhagavan Vishnu, Bhagavan Shiva in Divine Mother's temple in all corners of India, all over India. Adi Shankara said, "All what you see, touch, smell, possess are illusions only when you discovered underlying reality hidden behind them. And perception of reality has many layers. Each former layer turns relative and proof unreal. Thus, material world is illusion, but astral world is real. When we discover celestial world, then astral world is unreal. When you discover transcendental world, then all else other than that proves to be unreal. That transcendental absolute reality is one, Satyam Param." That's what Bhagavad calls it. So, it is knowing, experiencing, living that Satyam Param only, that all else seem to be unreal. Therefore, if you blame, disdain or dishonor Adi Shankara for illusionism, then you are doing aparad, seva aparad, an offense, a crime against the cosmic or against a holy man, against a bhakt. And as punishment, many problems and troubles will be dumped on your head by situations and circumstances. Therefore, let us be spotlessly clean, honest, at least in the eyes of Supreme Personality of Godhead, to whom you have come sacrificing all achievements of the world. In my opinion, why so much troubles and problems heaped on a holy organization as described in the book Monkey on the Stick, when it feeds 20 lakhs poor people every day for free in 60 countries? Worth considering. One has to pay for each and every misdeed you commit, my dear friend. That is the reality. Therefore, we must not commit new bhakta parad offenses, no matter how deeply one is involved in devotional movement. Therefore, one must always try to explore secrets of scriptures with integrated sense. Now, this Western scholar said, "Whenever I give a lecture on quantum physics, I feel as if I am talking on Vedanta." And now, the basis of all these illusions, if you use your brain to understand, try to explore and discover Him who is the basis, then you will feel you are talking on Srimad Bhagavatam. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, world is a hologram on the finger of Sri Krishna Bhagavan, that Satyam Param, and to him we dhimahi. So let us investigate the absolute reality through Srimad Bhagavatam, the first canto, first verse. Janamadyasya yatonnayaditaradas Janamadyasya vidyaswarat Tene brahmaradayadi kavaye muhyad yatsuraya tejo varimradam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo vrisha dhamna svena sada nirastakukam satyam param dhimahi satyam param dhimahi satyam param dhimahi. From whom the universe emanates, by whom population and civilizations flourish. To discover whom the civilization and culture and religion are invented and in whom all these universes submerge at last, dear sir, would you like to find out that today with me? Exactly as London reflects inside the Thames River, though the city is outside. The dream appears outside, though it is inside you. Your face appears inside the mirror, yet it is outside. Same way, this entire world, all 7 billion people, and everybody's entire life are just a projected appearance upon whose reality, without knowing him, woe and miseries of life never go away, my dear friends. Even if all the wealth of billions of dollars are given to you, all great ladies may love you dearly, and you have your home in all great cities of the world, still until and unless you experience His presence and know Him intimately, real happiness remains impossible for you. One who, being the cause, yet permeates every part and fiber of the effect, and who is composed of pure consciousness, infinite energy and atoms of blissful ecstasy, yes, that's Him. One who transpired His universal perspective, universal wisdom to Brahmaji in the beginning of creation about 4 billion years ago, now well known as the Vedas, mystical ideas of whom fascinates even to the gifted wise men. And just like we misconceive water in the Sahara or in Gobi, another mirage, Sahara mirage, yourself in Walden Pond, a new world, a new life of year 2023 in your dream world, same way upon the effulgence of whose form, and the luminous aura of whose abode, whose planet, our country, this world, this universe, composed cosmic egg is conceived and appears to be true, but they are not true. They are just like fogs, rainbows, clouds, fantasy island. I investigate reality of life and existence, embodying in the wonderful transcendental form, eternally engaging in transcendental abode, in their transcendental pastimes. Just like a man slept, he began to see dream. In dream he worked hard and slept again. He began to see another dream. He saw that he became a dog and feeling hungry, moving around, thirsting his mouth in everybody's food items, being beaten and hit over and over again. At last he ate his food bellyful, where the house owner was away. Now the dog fell asleep and seeing another dream of being a soldier, fighting guerrilla war between Philistine and Israel, and or Yugoslavia, or Pakistan, or Kurds, or assassinated somewhere, at times being victims of genocide as Hindus of Kashmir and Bengal and tortured, or start seeing dream of persecutors, being Adolf Hitler, being a Mussolini, being Napoleon Bonaparte, being the big cheater Nehru, and so many traitors all over India. So many Muslims, so many Christians and communists and secularists and Congressy wickets, and seeing this dream and getting arrested and kept imprisoned, then the dog's dream breaks. Although he awoke and became free from tortures of concentration camps, tortures of soldiers, tortures of a great prime minister, yet the miseries of his dog's life, going door to door and being hit and beaten and dashed with a hockey stick on head, these miseries did not end, my dear friends. The pain of hunger, endless roaming around for food every day has not ended. When he sleeps again, it is not certain he will not see another Freddy's nightmare. Although dog awoke, yet he is dreaming of dog life. His initial dream has not been broken. Same way, life after life, all over the world, soul's body is recycled, yet he remains still stuck in colossal hallucination. This is the same hallucinated life being lived on and on in America, in England, in Europe, in Australia, in Africa, in China, everywhere except Hindu India. Okay, when understanding this fact, you get startled awake and become a seeker of truth. Then only you are fortunate. And when you are honestly searching and genuinely learning, here comes Srimad Bhagavatam to help you out. When you fall in love with the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavatam, you are eligible to receive your gifts of golden days, your honeysuckle days. You have then access to the infinite treasure of the finest wisdom, and your honeysuckle days are just at hand. Although a madman is enjoying in the asylum, although a serious crime convicted politician is enjoying the facilities of $1 million hospital, although a dying Ronald Reagan, former US president, or Oral Roberts, famous US evangelist, is enjoying in his $1 million home with his well-known disease, Alzheimer and Parkinson's, still, is it worth his life, my dear friends? Of course not, definitely not. So also is the 7 billion large humanity today, expanded in all 7 continents, has to acquaint with his true self, real self. He must be free from hard grips of dream within the dream within the dream, as Edgar Allan Poe described in his beautiful song, he must get out of the dateless, endless, throat-choking pressure of Freddy's nightmare and not just be satisfied finding the smallest, shortest occasion of relief for a second in his nightmare. He has to get away. You must remember your name, your home, your family members and begin to perform your duties, responsibilities. The modern humanity has to get healed from his beginningless, endless Alzheimer and resolve pending countless disease. Each individual has to recognize his or her first duty is to know himself, real self. This is cleared up through our literary presentation of true history of humanity, my dear friend. Everybody's guide to human common sense is intergalactic history. As a dream breaker, as your intimate well-wisher, as your most needed, timely friend and guide, here comes Ambrosial Embrace Discourses series. It presents the unique wisdom, the history of perspective and the science. These discourses offer, give hands to awaken the sleeping humanity from life after life going on, slumber of misunderstanding about oneself and regarding everything of life, my dear friends. We will speak on this verse in our next meeting. Thank you very much. Om Namo